My toenails are hurting though. Buzzing! Do you know what I mean, pal? Right, governor. Nice! Leave no trace, as always. Footpath. Tell you what, I wish you could see these gaffs behind me. Wow. Not short for a bob or two around here, are they? Epic scenery. Swanky houses. I've just seen one of them Citroens with, I don't know what model they are, where you have to start it from front and you can twist it.
How about that?
Pretty cool, man. Pretty cool. I am buzzing today. I'm buzzing because I'm feeling a lot better than I thought I would. I did over 20 mile yesterday, and with it being first day, you're just eager to get going, get as much as you can done, but then you might obviously come to regret that the following day, which I still might later on, but for now I'm feeling like I've just started again, fresh, ready to go. I've purposely not done any camping for the last couple of weeks at least. Maybe like 3 weeks since I last went to Lake District with my mate Sam, and it's just made me that bit more buzzing to get back out. Quick tyre on that. It's a beast. Oh mate, the mountains. Yo. No, that is sick. I like that. Buzzing, nicely topped up on water. Just what you need, happy days. First little view of the Langdales there. So you've got Pike Stickle sort of behind them trees, I think. And then that looks like Harrison Stickle in the middle where I did a camp not so long ago. Cool. Footpath. Ain't nothing but a G, Frank.
Cause ain't nothing but a G thing, baby.
There we are, just amongst the clouds there. You can see Loft Crag, Piker Stickle, Harrison Stickle. We've now got a good view of Pavey Ark there, directly in the middle. Nice. We've got a load of low-lying cloud, but then quite clear skies. So because I've not really had any breakfast, I had a little brunch bar in tent this morning. I'm going to have my second Battle Bites bar. This one is Jaffa Bake. Nice. 20 grams of protein. Decent. So you get 240 calories. So not that much really, but 20 grams of protein will get me going. Oh shit. Cows. Oh lordy. That's the new Dungeon Gill Hotel over there. And then I think we sort of follow it on this way towards the old Dungeon Gill before heading out of the Langdales and then up Stake Pass. And that is the car park I used when I did the Langdale Pikes. Stickle Gill. So I just got to the old Dungeon Gill. See, this would have been a good opportunity to get a bit of brekkie. But I just looked online at their menu and they don't start serving food till 12:30. So no breakfast there. Looks like it could rain over there, where we're heading. Nice that way though. Sun's out over there. Proper out in Mountain Ends now. This place is epic. It's like we're in a big bowl. Pretty sure I'm looking at Borrowdale directly in front of me. Tell by that little spiky bit on top and then the angled descent. All ascent's angled. You know what I mean. If you know what I mean, you know what I mean. And if you don't, you don't. And if I don't know what I mean, I don't expect you to know what I mean. Do you know what I mean? Do you know what I mean, pal? Right, governor. Long path this though. And I think it's going to head up, right up in the crack of that arse there. Up Stake Pass. Ah, ankle. Wow. Sun's out. It's nice to see. Sweating, man. This is a right path from Langdale's, from Dungeon Gills, all the way up to Stake Pass. You keep thinking you're there, but just don't seem to get any closer. And there we go, so that way up to Escorse, and we're going that way up to Stake Pass. So I just had a little break down there, just while sun were out. It's gone in now, but I took all my socks off, laid them out on a rock, let them dry out, let my feet air out a bit, and dry my trainers off as well. I didn't do that enough yesterday, I don't think. So I've had a nice rest just in time to tackle this Stake Pass. Oh, I took my top off as well to dry my t-shirt out because my back was piss wet. That's the problem with these frameless packs, because you don't have any sort of gap between your back and the actual bag itself. You build up a lot of sweat. That's why I have my sit mat in between my back and my pack. Anyway, let's get moving. Let's get nicely warmed up because I've cooled off again now. Right, so I'm more or less at the top of the Stake Pass bit now. Just going over the bit before it starts descending. But yeah, a nice little workout that coming up there. Certainly gets the muscles going in the legs. And from what I can remember, from what I've seen of this next bit, this will get the knees going, because it's pretty similar to that, just obviously going down, spiralling down, or zigzagging down, should I say. Anyway, sorry for the audio up here, obviously it's a lot more windy now we're higher up. Wow, what a view. What a view, man. This is what we do it for. Come out here to see that. Nice! Right, so I'm more or less at the bottom of the Stake Pass, zigzags, and not too bad on the knees actually. My knees feel alright. My toenails are hurting though. It feels like, have you ever cut your fingernails too short? I'm sure you must have. And you get that feeling when you pull skin back like that on the nail. Oh, that's what my toes feel like. Not good. And it's just started raining again. But same as yesterday, it's not bad enough for me to start putting my waterproofs on. I'm just gonna see how it goes. Hopefully it'll pass. Well, the inevitable happened. I ended up having to put waterproof on because rain started coming down, and now I've got it on. Yeah, it is still raining actually. I was going to say it stopped, but it's certainly slowed down back to a little drizzle. But I'll just keep it on for now. This weather's certainly taking a turn for the worse. It's been non-stop raining for the last hour or so. Luckily I'm walking through a little bit of a woodland, so we get a bit of protection from leaves and that at the moment. Right, so I've just passed through Rothwaite. I went to the Flock Inn, I think it's called, like a tea room sort of cafe thing. Cash only, mate. Oh my days. I had a scabby fiver in my on bag, so I had to settle for a can of Coke and a Mars bar. Oh man, there was some nice food on display as well, but no prices. I don't like that. And when I've only got a scabby fiver, you ain't getting much in a place like that. £2 for a can of pop these days, isn't it? So I've had my Mars bar, drunk me can of Coke, and we're now following the Derwent River, I think it's called, and it just leads all the way on to Derwent Water. So we're not even too far from Keswick, really. Obviously we are, because this river goes on for quite a while, and Derwent Water itself, if it's anything like Coniston Water, that's going to take a fair few hours to walk along there. But we'll see. Same as yesterday, no plans for camping out tonight. Just going to keep walking until the daylight tells me otherwise, and then I'll find somewhere to pitch my tent and get a good night's kip. And boy, am I going to sleep tonight. Oh, I'm feeling tired now, and it's only like 2 in the afternoon or something, so we can crack on for another 3-4 hours at least today. So we should get to Keswick, unless I have quite a lot of breaks between now and then. Don't know, we'll see. That rain seems to have eased off, so whenever I get some signal, I've not had no signal for hours, man. Whenever I get some signal, I'm going to check the weather again, see if there's any more rain due, and then I might ditch this waterproof for a bit because it just gets me too warm. Anyway, better crack on, eh? Now it's literally just a case of following the path next to Derwent Water until we reach Keswick. And then hopefully I'm going to get something to eat when we get there. And then straight away find somewhere to pitch. I've just seen a dead sheep. Not a nice sight to see. Looks like it's got its leg caught between two branches and literally just probably starved to death. Poor thing. Anyway, I'm gonna get something to eat when I get to Keswick. I'm gonna wipe this door. It's all steamed up unless it's my glasses. I don't know. So food, Keswick, then find somewhere to camp. Sick! Buzzing! I've just checked my map and I'm on the wrong bloody side of Derwent Water. I don't know how the hell I've managed that. Derwent Water's there. I've been thinking it's that way. But anyway, all roads lead to Keswick. So it doesn't really make a difference. I think it was where I crossed the bridge. Clearly crossing the wrong side of Derwent Water. I think I even videoed a sign that said Keswick. I think that's where I went wrong. But don't make a difference to me. Still got some epic mountain views in the distance. Just walking under Widowmakers instead. Bloody windy around here. Now that's a view. Star Wars actually filmed there with the mountains in background flying over Derwent Water. How beautiful is that, eh? Beautiful. Derwent Water. Well people, I'm just slowly working my way out of Keswick now. I had a banging fish and chips at a restaurant in Keswick, like a chippy restaurant. Well deserved with that. Cool whip, yeah. Well deserved with that. Went down a treat. So now I'm just gonna hike for another hour or so and then look for somewhere to pitch. But that's about it from this video because it's gonna be getting too long. So I'm gonna do another part. I'll see you next week. Like, comment, subscribe. Peace out. In a bit.